Stop. Don't miss this, because the game is about to change, and it's nothing short of sensational. Brace yourselves, because word on the street is that someone seriously wealthy has their eyes locked onto you. Yeah, you heard that right. But this isn't your run-of-the-mill story of admiration. There's a twist, a high-stakes intrigue that's about to unfold. Get ready for a ride into the world of luxury, mystery, and unexpected turns. This revelation is a game-changer you won't want to miss. Strive not for increased wealth, but for simpler joys, not for greater fortune, but for profound happiness. The dissatisfaction and frustration you experience are products of your own making. Remember, don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Courage is favored by providence, affirms the Father. The Father emphasizes today that you fundamentally shape who you are, and everything unfolding in your life stems from your own choices. Wisdom is not merely about acquiring knowledge, but about applying it in your life. True wealth is not solely about earnings, but about the strategic investments you make. Therefore, focus on investing in valuable practices and diligently practice what you invest in. You need not conform to the ways of most people around you, as their paths seldom lead to genuine richness and wealth, declares the Father. But before moving forward, Father has a special message to share with you. In the land of Canaan, there resided a man named Jacob, renowned for his righteousness and unwavering faith in God. Jacob led a simple life, content with tending to his fields and caring for his family. However, Abner, a wealthy and influential man, captivated by Jacob's virtues, desired to have him by his side. Abner, a prosperous merchant with vast riches, was accustomed to using his wealth to influence others and fulfill his desires. Believing that Jacob's presence could bring him even more success, Abner devised a plan to entice Jacob into joining him. One day, messengers from Abner arrived at Jacob's home, extending an invitation to a lavish feast in Abner's magnificent palace. Upon Jacob's arrival, he was greeted by the opulence and extravagance that defined Abner's residence. Gold and precious gems adorned the palace, and influential individuals filled the halls. Approaching Jacob with a cunning smile, Abner expressed, "Jacob, I've witnessed your faithfulness and virtue. I believe your presence in my household will bring blessings and increase my wealth. Join me, and you'll lack nothing. My riches and influence shall be at your disposal." Though Jacob listened attentively, he discerned Abner's true intentions. Understanding that genuine wealth emanated from a pure heart and a steadfast relationship with God, Jacob replied with humility, "Abner, I appreciate your generous offer, but my happiness and fulfillment stem from my devotion to God, my commitment to my family, and my service to the community. Material wealth can never replace the treasures of the soul." Abner found himself taken aback by Jacob's resolute response. This was a novel experience for him, a person steadfastly resisting his temptations. Intrigued by Jacob's unwavering faith, Abner decided to put him to the test. He invited Jacob on a journey to a distant land, promising wealth and power as they traveled. Throughout their journey, Abner showcased cities filled with luxury, where gold and silver were traded like everyday commodities. Lavishing Jacob with extravagant gifts and introducing him to influential figures, Abner sought to entice him. However, Jacob remained true to his principles, steadfastly resisting the allure of wealth and power. One night, as they camped beneath the starry sky, Abner questioned Jacob, "Why do you reject the riches and power I offer? Don't you desire a life of grandeur and comfort?" Jacob gazed at Abner with compassion and responded, "Abner, I comprehend the value of material possessions, but I also acknowledge their transient nature. True wealth resides in the love we share, the kindness we extend, and the blessings we receive through obedience to God's commandments. The pursuit of worldly riches can blind us to the true purpose of our existence. Abner was profoundly moved by Jacob's words. He came to the realization that his pursuit of wealth had led him astray, causing him to neglect his spiritual well-being and the needs of others. Jacob's steadfastness and wisdom touched Abner deeply, prompting him to make a significant change in his life. Henceforth, Abner dedicated his resources to aiding the poor and marginalized, seeking forgiveness for his past greed and self-centeredness. He discovered that genuine wealth arises from using one's blessings to uplift others and make a positive impact on the world. The Father conveys today that no amount of worldly riches can substitute the spiritual treasures found in faith, humility, and compassion. Material wealth should be employed to benefit others and bring about positive change, rather than serving as a means of personal gain and self-indulgence. In the face of temptation, our unwavering commitment to our values and trust in God will guide us to genuine wealth. The Father emphasizes today to welcome the full benefits of heaven into your heart. The prevailing narrative should be as in heaven, so on earth. Allow this to shape your expectations. The stronghold of sadness over your life is broken. Sadness is departing, and joy is on its way. You will no longer be swayed by the doctrine of despair that life attempts to teach you. I declare to you to take your place at the forefront of your life's journey and command the waves of circumstances and situations to yield to my promises, and you will find yourself at your destination in an instant. You are maturing into alignment with my leadership, declares God. Human beings cannot lead because they cannot be the ultimate authority in anything. Nevertheless, you can daily embrace my leadership and lordship, encountering a level of authority that transcends the understanding of religion and religious practices. It's a season of indescribable joy for you, and you will not only experience it, but dance in my presence as all your adversaries bow down before the fulfillment of my promises in your life. The Father declares that this is a time of liberation for you. Numerous things have restrained and intimidated you, but no more, says God. I am actively working within you, bringing about a profound freedom and a boldness that will rise up mightily in you. Trust in yourself as you hear my voice and rely on the wisdom I have imparted to you. Follow the path I direct you to take, even when others may suggest a different route to create confusion. Purpose in your heart to remain focused on what I have birthed in you during those intimate moments with me. In the days ahead, your voice will resound even more powerfully. My beloved child, in the vast tapestry of creation, you stand as a masterpiece, crafted with intention and purpose. Hear these words as if they were whispered from the depths of my heart to yours. My child, do not let the world define your worth, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. The opinions of others, the standards society sets, hold no weight against the truth I have declared about you. In this world, there may be whispers that challenge your identity, suggesting that you are not enough, not gifted, not capable. Yet remember, I have adorned you with unique qualities, talents, and strength. Your existence is not a mistake. It is a divine design. I, your Heavenly Father, have chosen every detail that makes you who you are. Your struggles, your triumphs, all intricately woven into a story that unfolds under my watchful gaze. My child, you need not compare yourself to others, for there is no duplicate of you in existence. Your fingerprint, your spirit, your very essence is exclusive to you. Do not let the world cast doubt upon your significance. You are one of a kind, and in your originality, you bear the mark of my divine approval. Yet, I see the inner turmoil, the moments of self-doubt, and the struggle to embrace your true identity. The world's standards may impose a heavy burden, but I assure you, my beloved, you carry the weight of my unconditional love. You may not see your giftedness yet, but it resides within you, waiting to unfold in divine timing. There is a purpose in every detail of your life, my child. The challenges, the triumphs, the very fabric of your being, all orchestrated by my divine hand. Do not be disheartened by the world's superficial standards. Instead, focus on the truth that you are my beloved, my special creation. I understand the hurt caused by comparison, the pain of feeling inadequate. But my child, you are enough. Your life, your journey, is an original symphony playing in harmony with my divine plan. Let go of the burdensome opinions that seek to diminish your worth. You are not defined by worldly standards. You are defined by my love. As you walk through this world, my beloved, remember that I have equipped you with strength for every battle. You are not weak, you are strong. The forces aligned for you far surpass any that stand against you. You are a warrior, armed with divine power and favor. You may not be where you want to be, but you are on the way. Embrace the glory of the present, for I am changing you from glory to glory. Acknowledge your flaws, but keep them in perspective, for my grace is sufficient for you. Do not be against yourself, be for yourself, as I am for you. Your journey, my child, is a testament to your strength. You are not a mistake. You are my intentional creation. Your life, your looks, your personality, all bear the mark of my divine craftsmanship. Do not let the world dictate your value. Walk in the assurance that you are loved, you are enough, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Hold your head high, my beloved, and celebrate the uniqueness that is you. You are not lacking. You are complete in my love. Embrace your originality, for in being you, you reflect the beauty of my divine creation. You are my beloved child, and you matter more than you can fathom. Trust in my love, and let it guide you through every moment of your extraordinary journey. If somebody wants to walk out of your life, let them go. It's all right. Sit around, be depressed for a minute, cry about it. Do whatever you have to, but don't stay there too long. Get up and go on with your life, especially if you know you've done everything you can do. You've sat around and been the best you could be, and they still want to go. Let them go. Whatever they're running after, they'll see what they had in a minute, but by then, it's going to be too late. 'Cause half these people you've been sitting around crying about and worried about 2-3 years from now, you aren't going to even remember their last name. Let folks go, child. Some people come into your life for a lifetime, some come for a season. You've got to know which is which. No matter how much it hurts, let them go, and it'll get easy, I promise you. Every day, it'll get easier and easier and easier, but you just got to make it through. Don't worry about those outcast people. I've heard conversations you couldn't hear. I saw things you didn't see. You can either have success or revenge, but you can't have both. Have you ever been left? If you are not careful, you will undervalue who stayed, trying to get back who left. Because sometimes there's nothing really crazy about being dependable, about being stable, about hanging in there, about being by your side. If you're not careful, you will neglect the people that stayed with you. The principle is profound and provocative, that you need to focus on what you've got left, the child that stayed, the friend who stuck. The real test of a relationship isn't when it's easy, it's when it's hard. My cherished child, hear these words as a whisper of love from the depths of eternity. Today, I implore you to strengthen what remains within you. Let this be the final day of shedding tears over those who chose a different path. Release them and invest only in those committed to walking alongside you for the rest of your journey. These are the souls that require your nurturing, not to be neglected or taken for granted. Too often, humans fixate on what has slipped away, chasing ghosts of the past. I urge you to consider the years that lie ahead. Will you spend them murmuring about bygones or shape a destiny that surpasses what was lost? Your happiness is within your grasp. Do not relinquish it to the hands of others. No one can steal your joy unless you willingly surrender it. Remain in peace, for time is fleeting. Let go of the bitterness that clings to your spirit. Bitterness ages the soul, turning it into a vessel of resentment. Choose to release the shackles of grudges, for in doing so, you birth a new legacy. Regardless of the pain you've endured, understand your immeasurable worth in the eyes of the divine. Reclaim your identity and self-worth. You are not a nobody, you are a cherished child of the King, with a seat at the royal table. I speak to you today, urging you to leave it all to me. Trust in my divine plan. I will bring the right people into your life. Surrender the need to control, for I orchestrate the opening and closing of doors. Embrace the necessary endings, for they pave the way for greater things ahead. A change in season is not a conclusion, but a prelude to new blossoms. Some souls are scaffolding, present for a season to aid in your growth. Yet when their purpose is fulfilled, they must gracefully exit the stage. Do not grieve those who walked away. Your future is intertwined with those who stayed. This lesson is a reminder that your destiny is not hindered by departures, but elevated by those who remain. Beloved, look forward with anticipation, for this day marks the birth of new victories, fresh opportunities, and profound relationships. Refrain from dwelling in what was and step boldly into what is. Freedom, new beginnings, joy, peace, and victory await you. Cease crying over yesterday's sorrows. Let regrets dissipate. It is time to drop the burdens and move forward, for in doing so, you embrace the boundless possibilities that lie ahead.
Here comes the message Father is talking about, and after that, a prayer and some divine wisdom to save yourself from any unforeseen event.
My beloved child, you will overcome, and all will witness that I am with you. Your blessing is on its way, and nothing shall hinder it. Soon you shall receive the answer you seek. Your needs shall be met, and your health restored. The one you love will return to your life. I'm telling you this to fill you with courage. Let your joy begin today, for people and loved ones will come seeking you. I want them to see your joyful and rejuvenated face. Let your smile impact them, and let them witness the wonderful blessing I'm about to bestow upon you. My word has been given, and abundance is declared. I do not lie, and what I promise, I shall fulfill without fail. Always remember this to keep anxiety and worry at bay. I myself will put an end to your suffering, for your time has come. Days of happiness and delightful moments are on the horizon, and you must cherish them. Do not fear, my child. Do not cry, and do not despair. Believe in me, for I am the God speaking to you today. Believe it with all your soul, for I hear your pleas. Feel the beat of your humble heart, and your prayers resonate in my throne. The gates of my grace open for you, and I shall pour my blessings and favor upon you. My presence dwells with those of simple faith, with those of humble hearts, and with all who sincerely and earnestly invoke my name. Always remember that you can trust in my power and my faithfulness. I will never forsake you, nor will I forget you as the years pass. When enemies and troubles assail you, or when you feel weak, needy, and unwell, I am with you at all times. I repeat this to you always so that you do not forget. I long for you to seek me every day, to remember my words, for I have the power to deliver you. When I say it every day, it is because I will truly do it, and I want you to have faith, to go to sleep in peace, and to wake up in the morning with a joyful spirit, and the confidence that my promise is unbreakable. I do not lie, I love you, and I will always bless you. So it was, so it is, and so it shall be. Tell me now that you believe. I want to see in your words your strength and happiness. You are on the verge of receiving that long-awaited blessing, and that's why the enemy has come with all their fury, trying to pull you away from my side. If things are not going as you expected, it's not a reason to become angry and throw in the towel. Today, I understand how you feel. Look at me and we will sort things out. Do not distance yourself from me. Do not hide. How could you ever think that I am not real? Where did you get the idea that I cannot love you? Why do you underestimate yourself so much? No trial or difficulty in your life escapes my notice today. I am not pacing before the throne, wondering what I will do with you or how to bring you through. You really are not that great a challenge, says the Father. You didn't actually think I would be intimidated or daunted by the mountains standing in your way, did you? I am the God of the universe, and I live inside you. Do not allow the enemy to make you think or lead you to believe that what you are enduring is somehow unique or in some way worse than what any other person may be facing. That is self-pity and self-absorption, seeking to get your eyes off of my faithfulness. In my earth walk, I endured and was touched by what you are feeling right now. I suffered and I did not sin, so that you could withstand likewise and remain in obedience to the heavenly vision of all that I have promised. Look in expectation to what I am about to do on your behalf. I always come through on time and on target to address what pains you most and hold you captive. I am releasing you from your captivity this day. This is heaven come to earth time for you today. This is the hour that changes the world and the hour that changes your world. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and dance in advance. Go ahead and rejoice. I will be found faithful in your life. You will look back and see, and look back and declare, what else could have possibly gone right? This is not fantasy. This is not an incredulous, unlikely possibility. This is the rock-solid affirmation of my word and my promise that endures forever and puts you over in every circumstance. You are not a victim. You are a principality and a power, wearing this day the very crown that you will one day lay at my feet in triumph. You've made me weep with your thoughts. I also have a heart that feels. Indeed, I love you. I don't want you to ever leave my side. When you were sunk in depression and despair, when you thought your final day had come, it wasn't you who sought me first. I came to where you were and took you in my arms with so much affection. Cleanse your soul and your heart, for I have forgiven all your faults. I comforted you, healed you, and stood you up. You walked once more. You were reborn. Pay attention now, for at this moment, you will understand that my promise is firm, unbreakable. No one can snatch you from my hand. My love is eternal. If you are filled with doubts, it's because you're believing in someone else. But look, let's forget about that. Come into my arms now. You're making me cry too. You move me so much when I see you running towards me. Life is like this. Struggles will come, doubts may persist, but they are like birds circling your head. And if you're not careful, they will enter and build nests in your mind, filling your thoughts with confusion, disconnecting you from my love, making you forget the beautiful moments you've experienced by my side, causing you to focus only on the hardships you faced. Do not allow these thoughts to enter. Reject the ideas of death that the enemy wants to plant. Let me remove those doubts from your mind. You will come out of the sadness you feel right now. I am writing my name on your heart, so you will never forget or doubt that all my love is yours. I will not fail you. I give you my word. Even if the world turns against you and you look everywhere without finding a helping hand, no matter what happens, I will stay by your side. I will protect your family. I will protect you and the blessings and gifts I have sent you. But tell me now, What will you do on your part? Will you trust and hold fast to my word, regardless of what you see or feel? I assure you, and I repeat, I will not fail you. I declare this solemnly, my promises are not in vain. So walk hand in hand with me, with a tranquil heart, in peace and confidence. My covenant with you will be forever unbreakable. I know that the busyness of life sometimes leads you to set me aside. That's why I ask you that, when the silence comes and the noise fades, and you find yourself free and available to talk with me, a minute in my presence is better than 1,000 hours in this world of pain. Come, for I will be there to listen to your prayers. Remember, you can find the peace your spirit longs for through your beautiful and tender faith in my word. You already know that if I say it, I will do it. If it is written, my promises are more solid and powerful than anything else in this world. You love me, you give me your heart, you feed on my word, and you believe with all your soul. I am pleased with your attitude and your dedication. There I will reward you. I am giving you the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions, upon burning coals, and any path filled with thorns of pain. You have the gift to shut the mouths of lions and to stop the destroyer's devastation. You do not need much noise or exaggerated shouting for my power to manifest. Your simple faith, your grateful soul, your obedient attitude, and your brave warrior's gaze are sufficient. The enemy is not frightened when people raise their voices and declare my word, but they do it without faith. They speak and shout, claim to love me, but of their gatherings, they point fingers, judge, and criticize. And thus, no miracle can I perform. I have chosen to use you and work miracles through your lips and your hands. Let nothing deter you. Do not cower in the face of any obstacle. In my love and power, you will leap over walls and overcome the evil armies. In those days when loneliness envelops you and tears become your solace, come to me. I understand your suffering, sadness, and desolation. You do not need to explain anything. Just cry out my name, and I will lighten your burdens. I know how much love and attention you have given, and how little has been received in return. They lied to you, betrayed you, did not consider your efforts, and did not value you. Know that I have seen everything you have been through, and I understand you perfectly. I understand what you feel, and what you have had to endure to reach this point. I have always been, am, and will be with you. But from today onward, your faith is reborn and your eyes open to a new life, where you finally feel and believe in my love. This is my promise. Give me your life and your heart, and I will be with you to love and heal your pain. I will be your shield in every battle, surround you with my affection, and give you unshakable peace to strengthen your soul. If you fall, you will rise. If you become discouraged, I will infuse your spirit with strength. No one and nothing can sow fear in your mind. Let no accusations or lies disturb you. Do not allow ill-intentioned people to see you fall. Trust only in me, for I know your noble heart, and you will see how your enemies flee in terror. You will witness your life filling with peace, wisdom, prosperity, health, and holy joy, thanks to the blessings that come from above, covering you completely. By my side, all your dreams will be possible. You will feel my presence within you, and you will never be the same person again. Everyone around you will notice the joy and peace radiating from your face. Come tomorrow, rise early, pay attention, and very clearly, you will hear my voice, reminding you that I will never fail you, for I love you with all my heart. whether you are doing well or facing challenges. I am sending you this message of tranquility because I heard you say today that you needed peace. I am breathing divine strength into your soul, and you can feel the serenity filling you at this very moment. Just open your lips in a prayer of gratitude. This is the most beautiful prayer you can offer. Do not feel bad. I hear you perfectly. My response was sent before you even called. But I want you to exercise your faith, not always relying on your strength, even though you are very intelligent. Do not make yourself dependent solely on your prudence. Be wise and humble, for you do not know everything. Dangers and snares lurk in the darkness around you, like a roaring lion in the spiritual world. Pay attention, take it seriously. I hope you understand me well. When you come to listen to me, you will feel my Holy Spirit embracing you, and I will not let you go until I sense your heart calming down. I will not allow you to walk the paths of life filled with fear and despair. I will knock on the door of your soul every morning, for I want you to rise early when everyone in your house is asleep. There, in your room, on your knees, in silence, start your day with active faith. Come with confidence. I am waiting for you with open arms. Leave your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, may love and transformation fill your days.
Curious to discover more life-changing insights like these? Then dive right into our next video. It's a journey you won't want to miss. Click on the video and let's keep the universal's wisdom flowing.